Hi and welcome to the video on quadratic inequalities. Here we're asked to solve each quadratic inequality. The first being x squared minus 3x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0 and 4x minus x squared is greater than 0. In order to solve these inequalities, it's a really good idea to be able to sketch them. So you need to be able to sketch quadratic inequalities. In order to sketch a quadratic inequality, we need to solve, or we need to factorize and work out what the roots of the equation are going to be. So factorizing this expression, I get x equals 1 and x equals 2. This gives me my parabola. It is concave up because it's a positive x squared, and it goes through the x-axis at 1 and 2. Now this is important because we want to know where the graph is greater than 0. Where is it above the x-axis? Well, I've done it in blue for this picture. The graph is above the x-axis when x is less than 1 and when x is greater than 2. So because it is a greater than or equal to inequality, our solution is going to be x is less than or equal to 1 and x is greater than or equal to 2. We're going to do B now. I'd like you to pause the video and I'd like you to try and sketch this parabola. Factorize out a common factor and then work out what the roots are and try and draw its picture. Okay, I hope you gave it a go. We're going to sketch this parabola, so in order to do it, I'm going to need to factorize out a common factor of x. This tells me that my two roots are going to be x equals 0 and x equals 4. I hope you got that. But did you realize that the parabola was going to be concave down? It is a negative x squared. So when we draw this parabola, it needs to be concave down going through the x-axis at 0 and 4. We want to know where the graph is greater than 0. That is, where is the graph above the x-axis? That's right there in blue. Everywhere between x equals 0 and x equals 4 is going to be our values. Now we're not going to include 0 and 4 because the inequality doesn't have an equal sign underneath it. So our answer is going to be that x is between 0 and 4. And that's how you solve quadratic inequalities. Good luck.